All right. Good evening once again. I am back with my daily market analysis. Sorry if it's if there's a lot of noise. That's me just arranging everything that I have here. Sorry about that. Anyways, let us begin. So we will be looking into Bitcoin, gold, the S&P 500, the ES, the Nasdaq, which is the ES is basically S&P 500. My brains are fried. So the Nasdaq, the Russell, the Dow, and the dollar index. So quickly, Bitcoin has reached all-time highs again. We broke all-time highs today. We're currently sitting at all-time highs. This is a setup that I am watching. So, as like every time, we are going to set an alert, as you can see, and let things, play out. I'm interested, very interested to see what happens above this level. Again, 751, closer to 830. We have markets in the Asian uh, parts of the world opening up. I am trading currently in the US. So, yeah, you know, it's good to see we're at 95,435. This was something that was at in just September, right? This is September 9th. We were trading at 55,000. This is almost $50,000 higher in 2 months. In 2 months, $50,000 higher. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that just mind boggling? The hype behind it, you know, we'll get to see. We'll get to see. I'm not going to get into the reason as to why this is sitting up here. I know the reason, but it's a controversial reason. So, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Anyways, let's look at gold. Again, gold is also trending to the higher side. Well, it's pretty understandable for gold. It's made basically because of the tensions happening all around the world. Gold has seen a significant, you know, uh, strength. As you can see, we are trending high again. I had so I will be posting a video, or I don't know the order of this, but yesterday we talked about this level, right? We talked about this level here yesterday. Uh, if as you can see today, market opens. We were somewhere in and around here. Wait, which level was I talking about? I have a lot of levels marked, so I need to make sure that I'm on the right level. Okay, so I lied. I was talking about this level right here, right? The first red line, which was yesterday's thing. So we are talking about this right here, right? Now, as the market came back up, right? We touched this once, we tank, right? We don't tank. We basically pull back. And then, we see more buying come into play. This was a level that I liked. So I went long here, right? I got out here. I didn't again, I don't take the entire move. I just take bits and pieces of it and walk away. This move right here up until here was around what, $600, right? In terms of points, we moved from 2643 to 2652. That's like what? It's like 10, right? But, you know, I trade sometimes if the setup is clean. Like this is actually a very good setup right now, right? We are breaking off of here. Um, if you ask me if there's volume, there's not significant volume. The dollar index came down over on the trading day, which was today. As you can see, we're sitting at 106.59s. We were at 106.70s, so we're still here. We could see a continuation to the downside. Something that I will be looking for is probably the break of this level right here. Reason why I'm saying that is because not even there. Like when you're looking at the dollar, right? Like there are multiple ways to see this. You can think of this as a double bottom right here. then market trying to like push back higher. So a couple of things that I said in videos the previous day was that the dollar index has a trend or has a fashion of just continuing to the upside. Now I'm looking at this green line here. Anything above that would mean that we are pushing even higher. That being said, we seemingly look like we're coming down a bit. Bitcoin is at 95,360. That's something I'm looking at as well. So gold, back again at the gold chart. I am looking for, so we can see there's a little bit of selling coming in. I would like to see how we react once we reach this level over here. I'd like to see the volume come in. I'd like to see volume pick up. I'm not a person who gets in first. I wait for the market to show me information, right? Like as of now, this is very less information for me, right? We trended up almost, you could say we trended up the entire day. This has been on an uptrend. You can see it's very clear. We're making higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, lower lows. We sort of dipped here, but then again, still pushed back higher. So for me, this is very less information. I want to see more information. I want to see how the trade, develops. This could be a fantastic place to go short if that's something that, again, like trading is just like, throwing dices, right? And that's the way I see it. You could go short, you risk depending on, whatever you want, right? But now, the downside of doing that, so this is me basically talking to myself, right? Like the downside of doing that is you might be running into a lot of buying, right? That's the downside. Now, gold did dip till here, right? 26,500s. It's still nothing, right? This retracement is still nothing when you compare to the overall chart of gold. Look at that. Let's go into the monthly, you'll see. Look at that. This is nothing. If you tell me that we came down to 2000s, right? If you tell me that, okay, fine, we broke below this, fine. We could see gold come back down. Fair. It's a fair point. However, in terms of where we are economically, right, in terms of the entire global market, with all the news of looming wars, nuclear. I don't want to get into all of that because it's something that I personally don't like, because as traders we tend to use that as leverage, but that's just the profession that we're in, right? That's just the job that we do. So again, uh, like everyone says, war is bad. However, because of that, you will see moves in the market, and that's what you're seeing right now. Gold was on a steady downtrend. You can see that it was making lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, right? And then you had this pullback, and you still can't say it's in an uptrend. It's a minor trend, but based off of the way these bars are being formed, I have not seen a single red day after this, right? So that makes me skeptical of the fact that going short might not be the best idea over here, because we're clearly above yesterday's high, right? We're sitting above yesterday's high. So I will try to go for a long if it gives me the trade, but we can't choose. So we have one more minute to the market open. 8 o'clock is 10 o'clock in Japan. There we go. There's the push. Is there volume? There's not much volume. However, we're still trending higher. So the way I see things, I would not be telling you exactly what I've been researching, but however, there is volume on that. Let's see what Bitcoin has been up to. I'm sure this has been really good. We're still under 95,500. We're at 95 250s, 260s. You could say this is a good place to risk off of. We're still trending higher. I would like to see us go above 95 410s, because selling can come in. We're sitting at a very very fragile level. So let's say people who ever have been buying this all over, like on the way up, would definitely be trying to take profits, right? So I am not going to be buying up here until unless I see a reason as to why I should be getting into the trade. That being said, break of this, fine. Momentum, breakout traders, whatever. So that is what we have with Bitcoin. Let's have a look at what the MNQ did today. I tried to have a trade on the MNQ, however, it did not go the way I expected it to go, which means I basically I didn't lose much. I lost very little on the trade because it was a very small position size. I was looking for a continuation of this move to the high side, so I was in and around this area right here while we had the move, right? As you can see, we did we did we did go up. I was not willing to give it till here, right? So my entry was somewhere around here. As soon as we broke structure, sort of broke structure, I got out. I was like, you know what? What's the upside, right? It was past 2 o'clock when I got into the trade, somewhere in and around. No, it was actually at around 1:30. So, and after seeing this huge of a drop, I was not that much interested in the trade. So I think I lost like $20. I don't know. It was well within my limit that I had set. So if we look at the Nasdaq, what am I looking for in the next coming days? I can see that price tried to stay above. We're back into the range. Uh, you could look for shorts. Where will I be looking for shorts if that is what you ask? Uh, I'd say it's a wonderful place to go short right now, risking over this. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do exactly that. We are going to go short and right here, right now. Now, my risk is going to be right above this. Okay? That's where we're going to place our stops. And we're just going to watch what happens, as the market does market things. It's 8 o'clock. Let's see what, like, a lot of this is dictated by what, you know, uh, the Nikkei, the Nikki, whatever you want to call it, does, right? Okay, we have an alert popping off in gold. So let's see what that is about. It'll be quite interesting to see how we are. As you can see, we're coming down. We're coming down. You know what? I want three. I'll take one. Okay, stops will be below 58. Okay, yeah. All right. Now I can adjust my stop. I'm gonna put it here. I know it's well within what I'm looking for. So we're just gonna let it play around. We're just gonna see what the market does. There has been selling those. That's what I've been telling you, right? Like, um, you could see gold continue to the downside, right? So I am the type of trader that wouldn't mind flipping short if I realize that this level isn't holding at all, right? If I don't see significant number of buyers come in and push price back up, that means respecting certain levels, the trade would be done by itself, right? I wouldn't be willing to hold on to it. There are times when I hold on to certain trades, but that again depends on context, right? Like how much volume is there? How well of a defined level is it? Things of that sort. Now, for this trade right here, right, I can see that we we did. Let's see. Let's see. See what happens. Uh, so with this, Yeah, no, it's something that I will still be short. Don't care. I know gold has been it's coming down. Will I be flipping short or will I just be, keeping my same position? We'll get to know, right? We'll definitely get to know. I have my stops in, so it doesn't matter for me. I just let it run. Now, if we go back to Bitcoin, after hitting the highs, we're still there, right? It's not that we have reached anywhere. We're still there. Still a lot to go. So I will be back. I need to do something. So I will be back in a second. Right, I'm back. So, as you can see, the MNQ I do feel is just heading right back up. Uh, whatever. Gold is coming down a little bit. I'm just looking at the numbers. I don't know exactly what's going on. Yeah, so we'll probably be stopped out now. And we're out. Okay. So that was a quick trade. So this is exactly what I do, right? Now, I want to know something. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So that's that. Okay. Not a problem. Let's look at what the dollar index is doing. Dollar is doing pretty much nothing. We are still. So that's the thing with the dollar index. As you can see, we broke previous day's high. We could trend down for a bit. That would cause gold to continue going up. We are still within the day's range. Account wise, the short is we're down $40. Totally, we're down $60. It's okay. You know, you win some, you lose some. It doesn't matter. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. We're still not doing anything much. The MNQs are sort of trending up. We might get stopped out on this position, but like I said, it is what it is. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. There's nothing much we can do about it. That being said, in terms of what I will be looking for tomorrow, right? Now you can see we can see good, significant buying on gold below this level. 15-minute candle. We still have 5 more minutes left. I would like to see another, maybe, probably another lick wrap of this. I can see that the buyers are stepping in. Now, is that enough information for me to get into a trade when the daily is still within, the previous day's range? No. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we climb back up. I might go long again. Like I said, you're throwing dices. You know, nothing matters in the long term. So maybe we've got stopped out in the MNQ. So not yet, not yet. We're still in the trade. We probably would get stopped out because of the way this is being set up. Now, I would not like to see myself get stopped out and then the trade reverses. That's something that happens, at times, but then we just get back in. But since we're looking at multiple instruments, I'm just gonna move this till here. Okay, look, that's just like I moved it, I don't know, 25 cents or something, just to make sure that I don't get wicked out for absolutely no reason. If I do, so be it. Doesn't matter. Okay, we can see some selling coming in. Not significant, however, there is movement, so that's pretty good. Over here on the coin, the coin is still doing nothing. We're still playing around. I'm interested to see what gold is doing. It's we're sitting at a very key level, and we are below the level, but I'd like to see what happens. Nevertheless, so at 34, I still don't see any buying coming in. So this is what I will be doing for gold. Anything above that, Bitcoin, anything above that. Let's see. I might miss the trade, but you might have to miss it in order for you to take it. I don't know who said that, but I know quite a few traders who believe in that. So we're still holding 95s. I'd like to see us the type of action that we do once we are somewhere closer to 9,520. We are coming. We are coming down. We are coming down. MNQs are doing a bunch of nothing. There is selling. There is selling coming in on the market. As you can see, we are sort of bearish. I'm still looking for longs on Bitcoin. There's no way I'm going to short this. Something that's been sitting up here so high, unless we come up here and see significant sellers. That's a whole different other story. Now, back to gold. Yeah, I still have 2 minutes for this candle to close. You can see there is buying coming in. Still nothing significant at the level we had it. So I want to see if it's the same action while we go in the second time. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. That being said, for tomorrow, which is basically today, the market is open, right? This machine never stops. The Dow looks like it's coming. Let's look at what happened. We're still not doing anything, right? We're still within the same range. And the main reason why I feel we're not doing much, well, first of all, it's the Asian session, and I don't think there's any clean setups. There's nothing that you can leverage off of right now, apart from obviously Bitcoin. Everything else is just vague. Everything else is just vague. So focus on, we're going to be look at that, right? You can see that. But again, like I said, it's still not in a place that I want it to be. So like this could have been, like I had an alert set here. We didn't come all the way there. I could have got into the trade here. I could have just threw in an order. You can see it continue back to the high side. So yeah, there's nothing much to speak, or there's nothing much to talk about. You can see this is sort of coming back down. You never know. $2, $10. It doesn't matter. This will keep. Okay, you can see the selling coming in. So there you go. That was also a trade that I executed while on stream, right? This is how basically I trade. You just leave things there and hope it works out. Yeah, it might seem that that's not the way to trade, but hey, that's the way I trade, and I don't care. So we're approaching a level. We're still coming down. I like this particular action here, and hopefully this holds, because we are going to punch right over there, and we're going to hope that this level holds and doesn't come tanking down. If you ask me why I got in, it's because of a certain reason. It's very evident on the chart, the reason as to why I got in, right? The reason is right here. Ooh, that was a disaster. It's right here, right? I will not be telling you the exact reason, but the reason is right there. And you can see the market. You can see it head up. Where are my risk, or what is my risk? Probably right there. I'll just cut the trade if it doesn't work out. But that's how basically I do things. And you can see we're okay. We're still in the money. We're still trying to do some things. Hopefully things work out. That being said, I don't care about what gold does as of now. I have it here. I'm monitoring it here, right? So we might go down, we might go up. That's just the way the market does its thing. So above this, we're punching. If this holds, we're keeping. If it fails, we're letting it go. Okay, you can see it is failing. However, we still will be holding for a while. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. MNQs seem like they're coming down, right? And like I said, this thing was just gonna be. We'll keep hovering here. The market goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, and eventually, it does what it needs to do. And yeah, if you're in the right direction, you make money. If you're in the wrong direction, you lose money. It's that simple. I can see some buying coming in, right? It's not significant. I can see the buying coming in though. Right? So that being said, let's hope the position goes well. That's all you can do, right? Anyways, that is me. I don't see any big setups apart from Bitcoin and gold, and then maybe shorting the market itself. But that's it. So thank you if you are watching. If you're not watching, not a problem. But whichever part of the world you're in right now, trade well, trade with a mindset of a trader. All right, see ya.